MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Jose Quintana gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Dribbled to the right side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, two beautiful pitches. I don't know. Two fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Clayton Kershaw has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Now at the plate, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Kershaw looks in. Here he comes 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. Still no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, number 35.
First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First and second now, one man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing and miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. A strike, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Clayton Kershaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes on 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
And Sobris.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Comes set with the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Javier Baez. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Way in front of that fastball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he is in there.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jose Quintana.
Stepping into the box, Jose Quintana. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 2 full. The Cubs are on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Standing in now, number 35.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yasmani Grandal.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Called strike 0-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he got him.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll dive back in. Kershaw now on 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball just a bit up. Up high. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Javier Baez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Granderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
62, Jose Quintana.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Kershaw gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
And all of a sudden, it's pouring right now. It's the hardest I've seen it all night. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few more errant throws than usual if this continues.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Justin Wilson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Wilson.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so a good job there at getting the run home, and the Dodgers have tied up the ball game.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it, but man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Koji Uehara is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Uehara.
Clayton Kershaw will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Look, 2-0 to the pitcher in this situation with the bases loaded. You have to challenge him. Make him swing the bat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Three-two with the bases loaded. Hit hard to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1.
He really worked hard on this at-bat to get to a count where he can get something to hit. Gets some 3-2, gets a fastball. Boom, base hit.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Dodgers lead it 3-1. Striding in once again, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
On its way is pitch number 75. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the stretch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And the throw's in fact dropped.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
56, Hector Rondon.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Justin Turner.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in to try it again, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Look out, 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Two and 0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch on its way. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two and one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Addison Russell is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
One and two, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Jay will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 30.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Two one. Here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 now to Granderson. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jay ranging back. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. A man at third with 1 away. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 22, pitcher
Adrian Gonzalez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And there's ball two now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with two away now.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Dodgers strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now is John Jay, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 8.
Into the box, number 8, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll fight the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. 1 run is scored. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Brandon McCarthy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brandon McCarthy.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in now, Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Out of play. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The pitcher number 46.
Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Drilled to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. Cubs lead it 4-3. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade Davis. Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another two-strike offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 8 is there, one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 35.
So stepping in, number 35. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Russell has it. And once again, there will be joy in Wrigleyville tonight. The Cubs are World Series bound.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Wade Davis. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.